Welcome back, my dear children. Myself, Sir Sunil, your physics teacher. Good morning to one and all. How are you, students? I hope you all are fine. Also, you all are safe. Already we have started our new chapter, Force and Pressure. Yesterday we have discussed some important points, and yesterday I have reminded you today we will start the class by the point moment of force. Okay, students, today we are going to start our class by the same concept, moment of force. What is moment of force? The moment of force is equal to the product of the magnitude of the force and the perpendicular distance of the force from the pivoted point. What is moment of force? The moment of force is equal to the product of the magnitude of the force and the perpendicular distance of the force from the pivoted point. Product of the magnitude of force and the perpendicular distance of the force from the pivoted point. About the pivoted point, yesterday we have discussed. Here we are going to consider an irregular body. Okay, students? You see, one irregular body is given here. Okay, in figure 3.11. Consider this body which is pivoted at a point O. Here we can see one pivoted point, that is O. O is the pivoted point here. Okay. So, if a force F is applied on the body, if a force F is applied on the body, here is the F. If a force F is applied on the body in the direction Fp, direction is from here to here, Fp, as shown in figure 3.11, the force is unable to produce linear motion of the body in its direction because the body is not free to move. But this force turns the body because the regular body is pivoted at the point O. Okay, this body will turn or rotates, clear, or rotates the body about the point O because it is pivoted at the point O. The direction of the movement or rotation that is given here by the arrow, clear, by the arrow here. Okay, students? So, the body will rotate by the direction of this arrow, okay, by the direction of this arrow. Okay, in figure 3.11, the perpendicular distance of the force F from the pivoted point O is, what it is? OP. That is perpendicular distance, that is OP. It is perpendicular because this is a perpendicular angle, that is 90 degree. So, the perpendicular distance, that is OP. OP, the distance between O and P, that is a perpendicular distance in figure 3.11. Then what we can say that the perpendicular distance of the F from the pivoted point O is OP, then therefore the moment of force about the point O, that is equal to force into perpendicular distance according to the definition of the moment of force. So we can write here as F into OP. Moment of force about the point O in the particular body which we have considered, that is F into OP. Okay, students? Okay, students, here is one important point we have to notice. Okay, for producing maximum turning effect on a body by a given force, the force is applied on the body at a point for which the perpendicular distance of force from the pivoted point is maximum, so that the given force may provide the maximum torque to turn the body. Okay, students, this point we have to keep in your mind. Now we are going to discuss about the unit of moment of force. The unit of moment of force. unit of moment of force is equal to unit of force into unit of distance. We know that the SI unit of force, that is Newton. The SI unit of force, that is Newton, and that of distance, the SI unit of distance, that is meter. So here is our point is what? Unit of moment of force, that is equal to unit of force in the unit of distance. Now we know that the unit of force, that is Newton, and that of distance is meter. So what is the SI unit of moment of force then? For the unit of force we can give here Newton, clear? Newton for N for Newton, and M for meter, that is the SI unit of distance. So finally what we are getting? Newton meter. So what is the SI unit of moment of force? Newton into meter. This can be written as Newton meter. Okay, Newton meter. In short form we can write the SI unit of moment of force as Nm. Okay students, now here also one important point we have to notice. Okay, the unit Newton meter, Nm of moment of force or torque, is not written as joule. It is not written as joule. So now the CGS unit of moment of force is dyne into centimeter. Dyne into centimeter, that is equal to dyne centimeter. But if force is measured in gravitational unit, we know that force is measured in gravitational unit, then what is the unit of moment of force in SI system? That is kgf. That is kgf meter. In CGS system, that is gf centimeter. Okay students, the unit of moment of force in SI system, that is kgf meter. In CGS system it is gf centimeter. These units are related as follows. 1 Newton meter, that is equal to 10 raised to 5 dyne into 10 raised to 2 centimeter. 1 Newton meter, that is equal to 10 raised to 5 dyne into 10 raised to 2 centimeter. That is equal to 10 raised to 7 dyne centimeter. What is 10 raised to 5 into 10 raised to 5 into 10 raised to 2? That we can write it as 10 raised to 5 plus 2, that is equal to 10 raised to 7. So finally we can write it as 10 raised to 7 dyne centimeter. Then what is 1 kg of meter? 1 kg of meter is equal to 10 Newton meter nearly. Okay. So what is 1 g of centimeter? That is 1000 dyne centimeter nearly. Okay students. So for example, Reena has to apply a minimum force of 1.5 Newton. 1.5 Newton. Okay students, 1.5 Newton on the handle of the door width 1.2 meter to open it. So Reena has to apply a minimum force of 1.5 Newton on the handle of a door of width of 1.2 meter to open it. This means the minimum moment of force required to open the door is 1.5 Newton multiplied by 1.2 meter. that is equal to, by multiplying these both, we will get 1.8 Nm. Okay, students. Now, if she wants to open it by applying the force at the midpoint between the handle and the hinge, that is the distance 0.6 meter from the hinge, she will have to apply a force F such that F into 0.6 meter is equal to 1.8 Newton meter. F means what? We know that F multiplied by 0.6 meter is equal to 1.8 Newton meter. Okay, Newton meter. That means F is equal to 1.8 Newton meter Nm divided by 0.6 meter. That is equal to 1.8 multiplied by 10 divided by 0.6 multiplied by 10, that is equal to 18 upon 6. 18 upon 6. What is the final answer? The final answer is 3. Okay, 3.0. Okay, students, 3.0 N. Okay, students. Thus, on decreasing the distance of the applied force from the point of rotation, the magnitude of force decreases. So, here is a do you know portion. Conveniently, if the effect on the body is to turn it anti-clockwise, moment of force is called anti-clockwise moment and it is taken positive. If the effect on the body is to turn it clockwise, the moment of force is called a clockwise moment and taken in negative. Okay, students. The second point is the direction of rotation of a body can be changed either by changing the point at which a force is applied or by changing the direction of the force applied as shown in figure 3.12. Please observe it. Now we are going to discuss about an important point, thrust. Clear? Or pressure. A force can be applied on a surface in any direction. If the force is applied on a surface in a direction normal to a surface, the force is called a thrust. Thus, the force acting normally on a surface is called a thrust. The force acting on a surface normally, that is called a thrust. A body when placed on a surface exerts a thrust on the surface equal to its own weight. The unit of thrust is same as that of the weight of the force. The unit of thrust is same as that of the force. Thus, the unit of thrust are kilogram force, gram force and Newton. These units are rated as 1 kgf is equal to 1000 gf, 1 gf is equal to 10 Newton, 1 Newton is equal to 100 gf nearly. Please underline this point. Okay, students. Now we are going to discuss the point effect of thrust. Okay, it's a time to wind up the class. Okay, students. I hope that you understood every points which we have discussed today. If you are facing any trouble, any doubt in this class, you can ask me directly when class starts. Okay, students. Now I am going to wind up my class. Till tomorrow, thank you and have a nice day.